It is October, it's time to get into the horror movies. The Hatred has just been released on DVD and I thought it was time to give it a shot and see what it had to offer. Primarily because of one reason, one fantastic reason, and that is Andrew Divoff, the man who was the Djinn in Wishmaster, a movie that I reviewed a while back. I absolutely loved that movie and I really like the actor. I thought his performance in that was really fantastic, and it's been a long while since I've seen him in anything, especially a horror movie. So to jump into this because of him was a no-brainer. In this movie he plays Samuel Sears, and this is set in the city mid-50s to start off with. He has a farm outside of a small town in America, and it seems to be as if Samuel is hiding a very drastic secret. He is a Nazi commandant, somebody that was high up in the Third Reich, who has escaped to America and is hiding out here with his wife and his teenage daughter. And he is always in this strange garb as he is spraying down his crops and plants with insecticide that's very spooky and reminds me a lot of My Bloody Valentine outfit. And he's very stern. He doesn't want his daughter leaving the grounds of his farm or going out mixing with other people or becoming accustomed to American ways. He wants to keep himself private and keep his family together. And he has a wife who's kind of under his thumb, and he definitely rules the roost. And in this opening scene, I was captivated. Divoff still has it. He does a tremendous performance here as Samuel Sears, and you could feel the sort of tension building. I was really starting to get excited about this because this was turning out to be a straight to DVD fantastic movie, and I was loving it. And then actions transpire, things turn around, there is some horrific actions at the start, people die, and then it jumps 50-60 years to present day. And that's about 10-15 minutes into the movie, and almost instantaneously the movie is robbed of any of its atmosphere, fun and foreboding nature that it had. This first 15 minutes gave me such hope that I was going to reach out and grab a fantastic horror movie and be able to scream to you guys going, this is the thing to check out, and then it just falls flat in its face. There was still some hope to be had here. They have this image of Samuel in this really weird outfit that is very spooky and ominous. We have the cast of 4 girls that are going to stay at this house to look after a kid while her parents are away for the weekend. This is the house that Samuel used to live in. Of course, it's haunted by a malevolent spirit, and it turns into a ghost story, and not a very good one at that. I would have been more happy with a kind of slasher element of somebody, or even a spiritual, supernatural element of, you know, Samuel coming back and stalking these people, but that's not what we get. What we get is a by the numbers kind of ghost story where the acting's not great, the plotline isn't fantastic, and they do have some good moments, but it's not enough to really rescue this into being a fantastic movie. Ultimately, it fails because it sticks to the familiar, which is a real shame, because after that opening, like I've said multiple times already, I loved the rest of the movie. I was very lukewarm on. The actors and the performances are very perfunctory. They do okay, but they're just there. They're nothing fantastic. There's nothing to flesh these characters out. They're basically cannon fodder to be offed, and they don't even get killed in fantastic or bloody or gruesome manners to really give us that kind of entertainment. And as the story progresses, I found myself caring less and less about what was happening, about who the killer was, why they were doing it. I didn't really care. And when the cast take sort of large leaps of logic throughout the movie, I had no idea how they came up with that, but I just wanted to roll with it because ultimately I just wanted to get to the end to see if it was going to redeem itself with a final third. And it somewhat does. It does. It goes for it. There is some nice spooky images. There's the nice ghostly images at the end of it. But ultimately the movie came up short for me. The Hatred was a movie that I wanted to love. Didn't quite hate, but it could have been a lot better. If you've seen the movie, I'd love to know your thoughts on it. So let me know in the comment box below, and I will see you next time on Man vs. Film.